reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Baylor Bears, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the bunch formation. To start the drive with a good throw to the right. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
But a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And the Bears will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands.
The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Boy, the first carry of the game, and it ends with a fumble. Chris, you and I know this staff. We might see the backup get some reps on the next drive.
Here, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Play action here on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
He's past the marker and still going. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
QB decides to keep it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Now, give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming third down situation.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He's looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Shotgun formation here on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Bears, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Inside deals now from the shotgun. First down and more. He's still running. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. On the run, he'll let it go. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw yet again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is...
The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
He shreds the tackle. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
It's second down after that completion. From the shotgun, drops back. Grabbed by the receiver. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
The Bears with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this run goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football.
That's just a heck of a job here by this defense of not giving up the play despite Being, I'm sure, dejected about giving up the first down on fourth down, they still had the presence of mind to knock that ball loose and get the turnover.
Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. He reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Lopez. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Caught over the middle. It's Lopez. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finding space at the 20. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And looking to throw now on first down. It's the running back in the flat. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. So here we go, third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite him.
Going to try to use his legs here. He gets the first and still going. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. Brought way downfield for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for 6. Back to the end zone, they say he did not get his foot down. Incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Running for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor. So the offense blinking after building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down, looking to throw the ball. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. The back's got it. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. He finds the running back in the flat. Looking for the end zone. He has a lane. Touchdown, Bears. They connect for 6.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
0.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Can he make it to the marker? Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Of course, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Bears will have to punt this one away. Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. And the trickery is rewarded. Good execution. It's a first down.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks, and to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
The Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's a screen pass to the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Gets rid of it on the move. Looking right. This one caught. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the Bears looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And
he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Baylor.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion of a big tight end. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 to try to get this drive going. First down. They're going to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. 2nd and long now from their own 5-yard line. and they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Tigers will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Bringing pressure. And he can't connect the gamble. doesn't pay off.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Bears. Still no answer for this offense. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
35, Clemson, 0.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Single back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
35, Clemson, 0.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They're going to run it here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That gain sets up a third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And the Bears keep the football on the move. And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver grabs it. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Ball handed off. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half.
Touchdown, Baylor. This offense cannot be stopped. Now just a brilliant game from this quarterback with a spot in the natty on the line. We need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense is back out there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks right and lets it fly. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. What a grab by the sophomore.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. He hands it off from the gun. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down mark.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. A deep shot to the right. And is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Pressure is coming. Running back grabs it on a screen. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense picks it up. Still moving. Touchdown, Bears. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. He's missed it. The extra point is no good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They're going to run the option. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point goes up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Inside the 35. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Baylor. No chance to catch him there. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the ball spotted at the 17. Would have been better off just taking a knee. Play of the drive now coming out from the 17-yard line. On first down, it's play action. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. A play action looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The sack sets up second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
Ball handed to the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He shreds the tackle. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here, and they line up.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Bears. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick from the very first play. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
For the receiver. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
First of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset or playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Vino! What's the word, Ganger?
I got 2:55 left in this game.
That's cool. We literally are in the first quarter right now.
Say that.
Right, like we got 2 minutes in the first quarter.
I'll be right back.
Say that.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Quick pass. The catch is made. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
On the move now. They drop him for a loss, but penalty markers on the field, so let's see about the call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the mistake on 3rd down gives the offense new life here. Could be crucial here late in a 1-score game. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
2nd down play coming up. It's an option look. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Man, this defense is already struggling to defend the pass. I think their eyes are in the backfield. They're worried about where's the next pass play, and now they got to deal with the option. A lot to deal with against this offense.
Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
And there's the handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Boy, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Drink first of January 2025. Space time with y'all showed me what you wanted my song. I said, I don't usually do shit like this when I'm under 19.